Hey guys, I wanted to show you guys my Bujin deck profile. I'm actually really excited for Lightning Overdrive, so I thought I'd show you guys how my build on how I play Bujins. Starting off with the monster, the main boss monster, we're playing triple Bujin Yamato. Um, I'm probably gonna miss playing him, especially with the new Bujins coming out. You know, they're so fast that they're so good too that you don't even need to search for Yamato anymore. You know, so I'm really excited for that. You know, we'll see how things go. You know, in the future, I don't know if I'm gonna play him anymore, but you know what, nobody is. You know, from the deck deck builds that I've seen online, at least. You know, but I have a build on my Dueling Nexus as well without Yamato, just using the new Bujin cards, and it's really good. You know, we don't have to play Yamato anymore, so you know I guess that's a good thing too. You know, but, on to the next monster. I'm playing double Mikazuchi because I don't play Forbidden Lands. I feel like that card is not needed for Bujins, you know, just because we can protect ourselves from targeting and destruction already with the hair and turtle. So I feel like it's not really necessary. What you really need is you need Mikazuchi, because you know you can two. I use two because I want one to search off of ties so that I can get the search for a Bujin Carnation if I have Yamato on board with him through ties, you know, ties of the brethren. So there's that, and you need one just to protect your beast warrior Bujin monsters, because you know you really need a monster on board. And the thing with protect the king Yamato is this deck is really slow, so you know you gotta make sure you always have like a monster on board, because you know we rely on the normal summon. So you know our normal summons have to be really strong, and they have to survive. So that's why I play two. Then I play the one Bujin Arasuda, just because you know he can, if you banish your Bujin monsters from the graveyard, he can chain and special himself. So he's really good here at one. He's probably gonna go up once the new support comes out from Lightning Overdrive. But yeah, I mean, I feel like he's gonna be really good at three, or maybe at two even. But for now, I just play him at one, just because you know it's kind of slow. So one is good enough. And then one of him, because we can combo him off with Harume as well. If we banish a card, special her, he comes out for free. So you know he can extend your plays like that. But yeah, Harume, because she just specials from the hand. You know, she extends your plays. You need her at two. One is not enough. You gotta have two Harumes. And then to protect my Bujin Beast Warriors from destruction, I played the double here, which is the best card to run, in my opinion. You gotta run two, or you know, you can run three if you want. But for Protect the King, you know, I feel like two is good for now. And because, you know, we do have the double Mikazuchi, so it's a good ratio. Two turtles. I was playing him at one, but you know, I feel like you know you really need the targets for ties, you know, so you have to play him at two. And then I play the one Quillen, just because you know he can pop stuff. Then again, you know, these are all ties of the brethren targets. So that's it for that. To protect my beast warriors from attacks, I play the triple crane. Really good. You have to play this card at three in Bujins. You can abuse it, and you can get it back with Amaterasu. So you know you have to play three of. And then for that's it for the Bujin cards. And then onto extenders, I play double summoner monk. The reason why is because we rely on the normal summon. That's how you play Bujins. You normal or Yamato, and you wait one turn, and then you get your effects to go off. So if we don't open up with Yamato, we want to make sure that we have ways to get them out. So if I open up with a summoner monk, I can just ditch a spell. If I don't have Yamato in my hand, I can ditch a spell and special him out, and then just end the turn, because he goes to the defense, and then Yamato just sits there, and then you get your effects to go off. So I feel like that's a really good way to get him out. And I was playing him at 1, but 2 is, you have to play at 2. Just play testing that. 2 is very crucial. You gotta play him at 2. 2 because I do play the 1 Photon Thrasher, just to make, like I said, with Bujins, you rely heavily on the normal summons. So then when your normal summons don't go through, you're pretty much screwed. So you gotta make sure you have extenders. So I find this ratio to be really good. You can try it for yourself. I think it's perfect. And then I play onto the hand traps. I play 2 Ash Blossoms because I did cut out the 3rd one for Trip Honest. We're talking about Bujins. They can protect from attack. They're annoying. I feel like to play the strongest version. To play the strongest version of Bujins, you have to play Trip Honest. It's honest. It's better than Ash. That's why I cut it out for an Honest, because Honest is the best hand trap in this deck, hands down. And then I play for traps, onto the traps. I play the one horn of the Phantom Beast, because this is the best trap for Bujins, and it was made for Bujins, to be honest. You can target one beast or beast warrior monster you control, equip this card to that target, it gains 800 attack. If you destroy your opponent's monster by battle and send it to the graveyard, you draw 1 card. So if you don't have the cranes in your hand, or you're honest, you can protect your beasts or beast warriors with this. So it's really good. I feel like just 1 is enough. And then I play the double summon limits. It says neither player can summon more than 2 times per turn. The thing with Bujins is, it was back when I used to play, Kaiser Coliseum wasn't banned yet, and then it got banned, and then Bujins just it just went to complete shit. They weren't as good anymore. So I feel like some of them is good because we only normal summon. That's all we do. The main purpose of Bujins is to normal summon Yamato, and hopefully his effect goes through and he survives. You get your effects off, and then that's where you go from there. So I feel like summon limit. We can't risk getting OTK'd because Bujins, you most of the time you only have one move, one chance to make a special play, and your options are really limited. So I feel like summon limit helps out this deck a lot. Just so your opponent can't spam the board. You really need it because also it makes Phantom Beast live. It makes it better than what it is, because if you have summon limit out, sometimes they can't go into the card, the monster that they want. So they're gonna be forced to beat over you, without any effects to stop you. So you can just Phantom, and then they pay the price, man. You get to draw. So And then onto the spells, I play Triple Tenki. The best spell in the deck. This card is just, it can be an extender. You can search for anything. To be honest, you can search for Hirume. It's you can. It's not. I didn't mean you can search for anything, but I meant you can search for any of your beast warriors. Yeah, it can be Hirume, or it can be Mikazuchi, Arasuda, or it's an instant Yamato. So you gotta play 3 of. And I play double ties because Ties of the Brethren. I feel like it's really good, but it's not good enough to run at 3. Just because you can't do anything else after that. You can't special no more. So I feel like 2 is good. Just because if you do open up with it, it's that's what you want to do. You want to open up with it. So if you do open up with it, it's good. If you open up like mid game, it's probably okay. It could save you. You can set up, if you have like honest and stuff, you can like protect your monsters for like 1 turn. So yeah, it can, when you go off on it, you can do pretty well. Only play 2, because I do play the double pot of duality. Really, you can open up with either one of these 2, and it's still good. See, that's why I cut down ties, because pot of duality is just as good. So then I had to find a good ratio in this deck. Like I felt like I was playtesting 1 pot, but it's just we're talking about Bujins. We're reliant on the normal summons, so we have to find him. It allows you to search 3 cards deep into your deck, so it's really important to play these cards right here. I feel like this ratio is perfect. And then I play the 1 Foolish Burial because we're talking about Bujins. We have to control our graveyard. 1 Called by the Grave because Yamato's effects gotta go off. If it doesn't go off, then we're screwed. And then I play 2 Twin Twisters because with Bujins, we can't do much sometimes. Like I said, we most of the time we can only like make 1 big play. Because that's how Bujins are meant to be played. It's not meant to like special summon like 5 monsters on board in 1 turn. So we gotta make sure our normal summon is protected at all times. So, and the third card that I'm playing here is Harpy's Feather Duster, just because with Bujins, like I said, Yamato's gotta be safe, so we gotta play these cards. And then I play the 1 Bujin Carnation. If your opponent controls a monster and you control no monster, target 1 Bujin monster in your graveyard and 1 of your banished Bujin monsters special summon that both targets. They cannot be used as XYZ material for an XYZ summon, except for the XYZ summon of a beast warrior, or winged beast type monster. This card is good. You can search it out with Mikazuchi if you play ties on him. So that's why I play it at 1. You only need 1 because it bricks. It's only situational, and because I am playing Monster Reborn, which is way better than Bujin Carnation, but it's Bujin, you gotta play it. So, and then I play 1 Sword of Revealing Light because at times I find myself where I don't have like any cranes or Annas, so what I do is I would play ties on my beast warriors, or on my beasts, on my like turtles in here, and then I'll just play this and then protect him, just because I find it to work. I find it to be really good, because when you play ties on your monsters, if you don't have honest, you can just sit on this, which it's gonna make your opponent, he's gonna have to find a way to get rid of this, so he's gonna end up using more resources just to get rid of your monsters. So I find swords to be really good in this deck right now, just because, like I said, sometimes you don't have hand trap protection from attacks, and sometimes now you don't draw into Horn of the Phantom Beast, so you have to play this. It kind of helps you out, and you can attack, but they can't attack you, So if you have like a crap hand, you can just sit in Yamato if you have him, and you just play swords, save your monster. And I play the one Dark Ruler no more because it's good for that one monster that you can't, that one annoying monster that you can't get rid of. So that's why I play that. And then yeah, that's pretty much it for my deck profile. It's 40 cards, but I mean it's 43. It's 40. It's a 43 card. It's a 43. It's a 40 card deck, but which I didn't want it to be. It's 43 cards, right? But I didn't want it to be 43 because I feel like with Bujins, you gotta draw into the right cards fast. We gotta get to Yamato ASAP, like basically every turn. So not every turn, but every game you play. You have to draw into Yamato. So then like I didn't want it to be 43. So then I played Upstart, One Day Peace, and Dark World Dealings, just to make it back, just to turn it back down to 40 cards, if that makes sense. But yeah, I mean I play one Day of Peace because like you're setting up Yamato. You wanna draw into the right cards. If you open up with this, that one random draw could be anything. And the chances of it being Yamato is pretty high too. So it's really good. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a 43 card deck, but then I play these three, so it makes it 40. Am I right? Well, that's what I think. So, all right, on to the extra deck. I play double Bujin Susanoo. He's the go-to of this deck. We gotta play him at 2 at least. We always go into him. He's the main boss monster. He can attack anyone. He can search any Bujin cards, add it to the hand, or send it to the grave. And then I play one Kagatsushi because if we don't have anything in the graveyard, we can make him 2, and he can mill 5. So you can kind of get lucky and mill like a hare or like a turtle or a Quillen. So he can help you there. I play the, let's see, what am I playing next? Okay, and then I play one giant hand. I ordered it, but I don't know where it went. It never came in, so I'm gonna probably have to order it again. When I play giant hand, just to negate effects. With Bujins, it's a rank 4 heavy deck, and you can easily make him with Summoner Monk. Ditch a spell, make him, so you can spam rank 4s like that. Play one X-Ton because with Bujins, you don't want to get OTK'd. Like I said, you can't make big boards. Most of the time you're only making one giant play, and yeah, that's about it. So yeah, X-Ton so that you can blow up the field, save yourself, and you can protect him with Honest. And then I play the one Diamond Direwolf, just because I like how he can combo off of Yamato. You can destroy Yamato and destroy your opponent's card, but then you'll chain here to Yamato, and so then Yamato won't die. So I really like that chain, and yes, He's the beast, so you can also protect him with horn of the Phantom Beast. So that's really good. And I also play the one Tiger King just because I can protect him with horn too. So he can negate effects, and if you can protect him with horn, he can stay on the field even longer. That's a huge attack boost. So making him like 3,000 something. So yeah, that's why I play these two, just because they're beasts and beast warriors, and I can use Phantom Beast to protect them. I play the one Castell just so I can blow back stuff. It's a really good card. Play one Harlan Draco because I like how I can stall with him. If I don't have any answers, I can just, if I have a tanky on board, I can just make him and stall and attack for life points. It's really good. He can save you. And I play the one Starleech Paladynamo. He requires 2 level 4 light monsters, so you can't make him with Summoner Monk, but you can with Photon Thrasher. He can make your opponent's monster attack become 0. Yeah, so he's really good. I've always played him, so I've always had room for him. He's really good. And I play the one Abyss Dweller because we gotta stop monster effects in the graveyard. And one Stellanite Deltaros for my level 3s. For my 3 level 4 monsters, I play Stellanite Deltaros. There we go. I play him because you can make him with ties if your monsters don't get destroyed. If you protect them with Crane or Honest, they don't die. You can easily make him. He can pop stuff. It's really good. And then, my next 3 level 4, I play Bujinki Amaterasu. She's really good. She late game. She can recover all your banished Bujin cards. Like Crane. You can bring it back to your hand or special summon it. You have to play her. I feel like she's about to be really good when the new support comes out, and I feel like she's gonna get abused more just because her effects is that good. So you gotta run these. And then on to the links. I play one Nightmare Unicorn, just so I can return stuff. It's really good. Pretty easy to make too. And I play the one Bujinki Ahashima, just one, because most of the time you only need to go into him once, because you make him, and then you can, if you have monsters from your hand or graveyard, you can special them and then make Sasanwo. Make Sasanwo and then detach, and then grab something or drop something to the grave, or grab something to your hand, and then his effect, or is it her effect will kick in. You get to destroy a back row. So I feel like she's really good. I mean, you can run more if your build is more budget wise, but I feel like one is good for now. I'm really excited for the new support. I feel like with the new support cards coming out, it's gonna change my deck completely. But for now, this is how to protect Yamato at the moment. So let me know what you guys think of my deck profile. I feel like it's pretty okay. I mean, it does pretty well, But that's it. See you guys.